I'm going to use the Makita DUN 500W 18 volt hedge trimmer with the articulated head, so you can adjust it to do different shapes and get into different spaces, etc, etc. So what I'm going to do now is take the cover off the blade and just give the blades a spray with some of this GT85 with the PTFE in it, and that'll just help lubricate the blades and take away some of the stickiness from the resin in the hedge. So I'll let you know how we get on. You're spraying the cutting edge, just make sure you don't catch your fingers because it's very, very sharp. Wear your gloves and spray away from the grass or the greenery because you don't want to kill it, potentially with the lubricant. So when you spray the lubricant on the head, make sure you've opened up the switch and just puts the blades into the open position so they're not tightly closed against each other, because then you can get the spray into the different parts of the cutting blade. Hang on. Turn it round and similarly in there. That's it. Job done. With the articulated head, all you do is pull this red piece down, and then you can then move the head in many different directions, and then just release the little red bit there, and then it'll just click into the appropriate position nearest to where you want it. So we're now going to have a go at doing a bit of cutting. This isn't as noisy as the petrol ones we use, but I use this commercially and it seems to work well on the thinner branches, go up to probably about 10mm I suppose on the softer stuff, but I do tend to use the two-stroke petrol ones as well commercially, because then it can keep me going all day long, whereas I do keep a couple of fully charged batteries, but you are a bit limited on how long you can cut for. But for most people in an ordinary non-commercial environment, it'd be absolutely perfectly fine, I'm sure. And so we go on. Just going to shape the top of this forsythia. Doesn't take long with the right equipment, does it? I'll get the rest of that from the back and then continue to trim the top of the hedge. Here's the picky uppy things in action.